Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Tiffany, and today we are watching the musical of musicals, the best way to end our Musicals in March series. We are watching Singing in the Rain. So Singing in the Rain was released in 1952, directed by Stanley Donen and Gene Kelly, starring Gene Kelly, Debbie Reynolds, Donald O'Connor, with other notable performances by Gene Hagen, Millard Mitchell, and Sid Charisse, and so many more. Okay, so a quick synopsis of the film. It says, when the transition is being made from silent films to talkies, everyone has trouble adapting. Don and Lena have been cast repeatedly as a romantic couple, but when their latest film is remade into a musical, only Dawn has the voice for the new singing part. After a lot of practice with a diction coach, Lena still sounds terrible, and Kathy, a bright young aspiring actress, is hired to record over her voice. So yeah, this sounds really interesting. I have seen this film before, but I've only watched it once in my musical theater class. So I'm really excited to experience this again. And y'all, I cannot explain to you how excited I am to watch this movie with all of you. I have been waiting all month to announce it, and we're finally here and we get to watch it, and I'm so excited. Okay, so at this point, we are going to be going into some historical background and interesting facts. If you want to jump right to the film reaction, go for it. If you want to stay here for the historical background, then let us get into this good. Okay, so much like the last film that we watched, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, Singing in the Rain was actually a film first, and then it was adapted into a stage play, which again is so cool. I just love the fact that, you know, sometimes you have films that are adapted from the play, but the fact that it was a film and it was just such a successful film that they decided to adapt it into a stage play is absolutely phenomenal. Now, originally the writers were inspired to write the screenplay for Singing in the Rain after discovering some of MGM's old, unglorified songs from some of their earlier talkies or films with sound. Now, they would actually go on to use some of these songs as a basis for the storyline, which basically is just talking about the struggles faced by a lot of the actors and a lot of the people in the Hollywood industry at the time during the transition from silent films to talkies. So that's kind of what the writers originally were influenced by, and also kind of what this movie was inspired by. Now, this film was nominated for 2 Oscars at the 25th Annual Academy Awards, but unfortunately it didn't win any awards. Now, where it lacked awards, it made up for in public success. People absolutely adored this film, and as I said earlier, this film has been revered as the musical of musicals. Like, it is the classic musical that is the first thing you think of when you think of classic musicals. So I am so excited to watch this film with all of you, as I've expressed so many times. I cannot wait to dive right into this. But before we do, y'all already know the deal. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification to stay in the loop. All right, everyone, it is time. The moment has arrived. Please get your snacks, get your drinks, and let's get into Singing in the Rain. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be watching this. I'm literally so excited. Oh my god, it's me! Look at him! Oh my god! Ooh! Woo! I feel like I'm watching an episode of On the Red Carpet with the E! Network or the E! Channel. I literally feel like that right now. That's hilarious.
Those romantic lovers of the screen, Don Lockwood and Lena Lamont. Ladies and gentlemen, when you look at this gorgeous couple.
That would, oh my god, that would be me on a red carpet if I saw like my favorite celebrity. I'd just fall right there. There'd just be no questions asked. I'd just be like, oh, like gone. This is so cool.
I've had one motto which I've always lived by. Dignity. Always dignity.
Oh my god, Gene Kelly is just, I love Gene Kelly so much. He's so handsome. He looks so suave, especially in the all white with the white fedora tipped. He looks so good in this scene. I cannot even. Oh my goodness. I love these like flashbacks.
And it has a fiddle ready for love. I can jump over the moon up above.
See, this is what I'm always interested about prior to films with sound, or even prior to silent films. So before like movies, you know, like just let's go to the beginning. It was vaudeville, right? Was it like kind of like how musicals are now, like Broadway, where it's like singing and dancing? If you guys know any more information about vaudeville, I would love to know more about that. So let me know in the comments.
There's a fiddle and ready for love.
Oh, you play that fiddle, baby.
Having a care, feel like a feather that floats on air.
I wonder what it was like to break into the industry. Like, what were the steps and the procedures that they had to go through? Was it the same as some of the things that we do now? Or was it different? Because at that time, it was like, it was all silent film. So like, what did you do? Like, what was the criteria for becoming, you know, an actor in a silent film? That's something that is so interesting to me and something that I'd really love to do more research on. Oh my gosh, the footwork is so beautiful. Wow. Look how in sync they are too. I think it's magnificent. Oh, come on.
Finally, we decided to come.
Hey, you know what? You win some, you lose some. Sometimes they'll love you, sometimes they'll hate you. That's just show business, right?
And decided to favor monumental pictures.
Okay, Lena, you hate him. You're resisting him. Keep that mood music going.
Monumental pictures. It kind of reminds me of like Paramount Pictures. I don't know. Monumental, Paramount. Maybe some significance. Maybe not.
Okay, I'll try you.
And just
Get
like
this guy in
that.
a bird
Right
suit.
place, right time.
And remember, Lockwood.
Oh, so he became like a stuntman. I just wanted to say, stunt work in general is taxing. So to people who do stunt work, I commend you, because it is like some of the stuff that people do is absolutely terrifying, and they do it for their love of, you know, movies and doing this stuff. And I just, if you know a stunt person, thank your stunt person, because the stuff they do is the stuff that actors would never do. I mean, unless they do their own stunts, but yeah, that's awesome. That is an awesome job. I need to watch some silent films on this channel. I know some of you recommended some, and I haven't forgot about you. And I do want to watch some silent films on this channel, because I think that would be so interesting to just watch, you know, the actors act through, but also experience it as somebody in 2021. That would be so cool. So yeah, I've seen some of you who have recommended it, but for those of you who want to recommend silent films, please do so, because I think one of these months we're going to do a silent film month. So yeah, let me know. Get him! So much action. They really had to rely on their music and their scores for silent films to really, you know, get the mojo up for the audience. Oh, beautiful. And that just quick zoom in. I know I'm reviewing a movie within a movie. I didn't even know we could do that. But we've hit that point in this channel where I'm literally reviewing a movie within a movie. I can't even believe it. But that was good. I really liked it. Wow. It's very good.
Thrilled at your response to the Royal Rascal. We had fun making it, and we hope you had fun seeing it tonight.
I love how the camera keeps going in and out and in and out. I don't know why. I see that and I love it.
For heaven's sake, what's the big idea?
Ooh,
Can't a girl get a word
baby.
in edgewise? After all, they're my public too.
Yeah, it would be a little bit better if he made all the speeches.
Audiences think you've got a voice to match. The studio's got to keep their stars from looking ridiculous at any cost.
No one's got that much money.
What's wrong with the way I talk?
You know, her voice is just a little shrill. just a little high. Nothing wrong with it.
Hey, you played
They're like pulling his jacket off.
Call me a cab. Okay, you're a cab.
Okay, you're a cab. I love it. Run. Oh my gosh. I could only imagine.
Lady, keep
Oh,
driving,
that's
all
Debbie
right?
Reynolds.
Everything's all right. Just keep going.
Also, what a Hollywood name, Don Lockwood. Like, that is the perfect name to have splayed over, perfect lights. Don Lockwood in whatever the movie was called. But what a great name. I absolutely love that.
Thanks for saving my life. I'll get out now.
I'm driving to Beverly Hills. Can I drop you someplace?
Well, I would like to get out of this ventilated suit if you're going by Camden and Sunset.
Aren't these how all the great romances start? Where it's like, the famous guy and he just happens to plop into a car with like a pretty girl and they end up falling in love. It's like so cliche, but I love it so much.
They did that to you? That's terrible.
People think we lead lives of glamour and romance, but we're really lonely.
Two things. One thing. First of all, Gene Kelly keeps looking at the camera, and I absolutely love it. I didn't realize how often he looks at the camera in this film, and it makes me feel like he's looking right into my eyes, and I absolutely love that. Second thing, I really love what he said there. As an actor myself, I feel like I really think about these things in terms of actors or celebrities. They're the only reason why they're celebrities is because of their job. They're still humans, they still bleed like us. They still hurt like us, us being civilians, like people that aren't famous. I just love that that was sort of explained in the dialogue, because it is very much something that we have to remember as fans, is that like, hey, these people are regular people. They just have amazing jobs. So we just have to keep that in mind,
I knew I'd seen you.
Which of my pictures have you seen?
I don't remember. I saw one once, so I don't go to the movies much. If you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Also, Debbie Reynolds was only 19 to Gene Kelly's 39. And so a lot of people talk about like the age difference. I don't think it really matters because they're acting. But yeah, she was 19 and I think she was still living with her parents. So she had to take bus rides from her parents' house to set every single day. And I just thought that was so cool.
You mean like what I do?
Well, yes. Here we are, sunset in Camden.
I love that she sings songs. I do that. Oh my God. She's like, here we are, sunset in Camden. I do that all the time. Oh my God, I love sing-songing. That's so cute. She has a pretty face, but then she opens her mouth and she just sounds like a siren in your ear. It's Rita Moreno! I can't believe I did not shout her out in the beginning of this. Oh my gosh, Rita Moreno, guys. Shout out to Rita Moreno, because she's just fantastic all the way around.
A movie? We've just seen one.
You gotta show a movie at a party. It's a Hollywood law.
It's a Hollywood law. Donald O'Connor, his dialogue is fire. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it.
My voice has been recorded on a record. A talking picture.
Oh my gosh.
Goodbye.
As comical as that is, imagine how monumental that was. Like, to be sitting in that room as someone who's never seen a talkie. Like, I don't think about that now because that's all our movies are, but it must have been something that was so like, oh my gosh, like they just invented time travel. Like, that's how I would have been feeling.
RF, do you think they'll ever really use it?
I doubt it. The Warner Brothers are making a whole talking picture with this gadget. The jazz singer. They'll lose their shirts. What do you think of it, Dexter?
It'll never amount to a thing.
The last silent film that I feel like I've seen in mainstream media was The Artist, which weirdly enough mimicked this storyline. I watched it and I was like, this is eerily similar to Singing in the Rain. And I don't know if they did that intentionally, but that was the last silent film that I've seen recently that came out in mainstream media. So I don't know. I feel like, talkies are it.
Well, if it isn't Ethel Barrymore.
There she is. Oh my God, and there she's like, I know you. Oh my God.
All I do is dream of you the whole night through.
So one other funny thing is that prior to this film, Debbie Reynolds had no like dancing experience. And so she really had to be taught from scratch by Gene Kelly. She said that like she worked really hard and the training was really rigorous, but I mean, watching it, she looks like she knows what she's doing. She looks almost effortless. So I just think it's so cool. Like the amount of work the actors put in to make something look so natural on screen is like, I'm fangirling in general over this movie, but also just because it showcases a lot of things that actors have to do behind the scenes. I just love it so much. I love this.
Everything, you're every song I ever sing. Summer, winter, autumn, and spring.
Also, she has really pretty legs. Her legs are so beautiful. They're like so athletic and shapely. Ooh, get it. Again, intricate footwork. I wonder if that's a feature of Gene Kelly's choreography. It is just that intricate footwork, because I'm seeing that again from like the first number that we saw and then this one, and it looks so beautiful on screen. Yeah, I wonder if that's a feature of his.
I've been trying to tell you how good you were.
He's intrigued by her.
No.
Here's one thing I've learned from the movies.
Oh no, run! Run away!
And she won't give you
they're
a tumbler.
shooting multiple movies in one
Morning.
studio. That is wild. I just wonder how hard it would have been to act with hearing, your director for your movie shouting direction at you, but then also hearing, the director filming that movie over there shouting directions to his actors. I just wonder what that process would have been like. That is so interesting. I don't know. My mind is blown. I need to look deeper or into earlier film just to really grasp this concept, because it's just so fascinating to me.
Come on now, snap out of it. You can't let a little thing like this get you down.
Dom, the world is so full of a number of things. I'm sure we should all be as happy as. But are we? No.
Oh, this is the Make It Laugh one. Oh, I love this song.
Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Don't you know everyone wants to laugh? Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh.
I was going to say, I feel like being a comedic actor is so much harder than being a dramatic actor, because making people laugh is not as easy as it sounds. Like making people cry, okay, I feel like you can do that, because being dramatic is being vulnerable is hard, but it's not the same as comedy. It's because everybody's sense of humor is different. And so it's just it's hard to try and, get people laughing. It's a hard business, comedy. I don't know how people do it. Make them laugh, make them laugh, make them laugh. Brick wall. So one of the things that I read is that Donald O'Connor used to smoke heavily, especially during filming this scene. And I feel like they shot this multiple times, right? And it's all choreography. So he was doing these flips and these quick movements, and they were really nervous because he was smoking 4 packs of cigarettes a day. But the biggest thing is he's smoking 4 packs of cigarettes a day, and yet he's still able to execute this and make it look natural. Guys, we got to give Donald O'Connor some props, man, because this is beautiful so far, and it's so funny and so much fun to watch. Oh my god, this is insane. And all of his movements are fast paced, and I'm kind of stressing. I'm please. Woo! All right. Yeah, yes. Very much deserves a nice rest after that, because that's crazy.
Oh, I've been busy. Give us the lights out.
Man, I know what you've been busy at, looking for that girl.
Man, watching this film about films being created really gets me excited for, one day being on set, or one day being in a film or a TV show. Whenever I see films that are, showing a movie about movies, I just get so excited, because I'm this is, even though it's dramatized, even though, yeah, it's still showing like tidbits of what it would be like to film an actual movie and be on set, and you know, things that happen off screen that are totally different of what's happening on screen. And it just gets me so excited for, you know, one day being a part of that. I don't know. I'm just excited. This movie is so exciting.
Yes, but you didn't lose your job, and she did.
Darn tootin' she did. I arranged it.
Now remember, you're madly in love with her.
Oh, and he has to act madly in love with her. It's funny.
I never heard of anything so low. What did you do it for?
'Cause you liked her. I could tell.
Look at them acting through. They're like acting in love with each other, but they're like talking so vile and nasty to each other, and I love it.
Believe me, I don't like her half as much as I hate you. You reptile.
Oh, great.
I love it so much. It's like, I'm sure the actors nowadays, this is what they're thinking as they're like talking so romantically and being so in love with each other. But like in their minds, they're like, I freaking hate this person. I hate working with this person. I wonder if that's what it's like in real life. That's so funny.
Lamont and Lockwood, they talk.
They talk.
Of course we talk. Don't everybody?
Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. Look at the way they all looked at her like, oh, snap. Oh, no. That's funny.
I got a feeling you're fooling. I got a feeling you're having fun.
I love this montage. I was going to say, so as, you know, exciting and as fun as this movie is, I really feel like there is this dark theme that's kind of under the radar. This transition from silent films to films with sound really was an experience. And for some actors who were really thriving in silent films, this must have been really stressful for them, you know, realizing that, you know, like Lena, you know, they didn't have the voice for film. So it really does showcase this very real thing that happened during this time. It really did show the resilience of some of these people in the industry. But I just love that is something that this film really deals with, and something that we don't really think about in 2021.
I got a feeling you're fooling. I got a feeling you're having fun.
Oh my gosh. It's starting to get faster, my head's spinning.
Beautiful girl, you're a lovely picture, beautiful girl, but give my heart.
He reminds me of Frank Sinatra. Oh my gosh, look at all their outfits. Look at all the color.
Simple, plain pajama to lend a dash
oh my god,
of
beautiful.
Drama. Anyone for tennis?
That looks like that would be a really uncomfortable position to hold. It does not look comfortable.
And you'll knock 'em dead at dinner.
Oh, beautiful.
If
Love
your
the
gown
dress.
just drips with fringe.
Drips with fringe.
You simply can't be too much.
That one looks even worse. Oh my god, standing on one leg. Oh no, I would be falling over.
Right is right when you're a bride.
What an interesting wedding dress. I love how they in this song they went through each individual outfit that each woman was wearing and just kind of gave it a little like description. I thought that was so cute, and all of their outfits are so distinct and different and so colorful. I absolutely loved this song and this number.
From what I've read in the columns and all those articles in the fan magazine.
Oh, you read the fan magazine.
I don't know what it is about Gene Kelly, but he just has this dynamite smile, and I just love the way that he's giving a lot to Debbie Reynolds to work with, and I just love it. Like, their chemistry is really good, but I just love Gene Kelly and what he's giving in terms of chemistry to Debbie Reynolds to work with. I'm like smitten a little bit because his smile is so beautiful.
Why, it's just an empty stage.
At first glance, yes. But wait a second. A lady is standing on her balcony in a rose trellised bower.
He's setting up the stage. Oh my gosh, how romantic is this?
We add 500,000 kilowatts of stardust. You sure look lovely in the moonlight, Kathy.
You know what's even funnier is that the fact that Debbie Reynolds is still, like, they still have this great chemistry, even though off camera, I read that Gene Kelly was, like, really anal about just his choreography and just his directing style, because he really wanted to make sure that everything looked, you know, clean and cut and perfect. And sometimes he was a little bit rigid with his actors. And I just think that's funny because, like, I just imagine him, like, yelling. He's like, okay, you guys have to do this now. Do it. And then they call, you know, action. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, I love you. And, you know, all this romantic talk. I just think about that. And I'm like, the fact that she was able to act through that, I think that was really cool.
You were meant for me.
Oh my God, how romantic. I can't. And this song.
The angels must have sent you just for me.
Oh my God, could you imagine? I'm thinking about this, like, could you imagine, okay, this celebrity just pops into your car one day. You're just driving to, like, the post office, right? And this celebrity pops into your car one day, and all of a sudden you keep meeting him, and then he falls in love with you, and then you fall in love with him. Oh my God. I literally couldn't. I would be dying. This is, like, my freaking dream come true. I wish I was her right now. Oh my God.
Erroneously, a Mose is a Mose. A rose is a rose. A toes is a toes. Hoop-de-doodle-doodle. Moses supposes his toes are roses.
Oh, I love that. That reminds me of the scene from Top Hat where Fred Astaire was, like, talking and then he talked right into his song. That kind of reminded me of that scene.
Moses!
There's that footwork again. I love that they made a song out of this. Or that this was, like, a song from, like, an old talkie. I love tap dancing so much. I love watching it. Also, I love that Gene Kelly has brown tap shoes on. I've not seen that before. I usually just see him in, like, black or, like, the white and black. But he has, like, white and brown, and it totally matches his outfit. Absolutely love that. Man, this is fantastic. I wonder how many times they had to they had to shoot this specific scene. Because I feel like there's just some things that you can't recreate. You know, like if you do enough takes of it, you start to do the same thing over and over again. But like I said, they make it look so natural.
I was talking, wasn't I, Miss Dinsmore?
Yes, my dear, but please remember, round tone.
Pierre, you shouldn't have come.
Ooh, her voice is just not working. Not working. The Dueling Cavalier.
My father has me betrothed to the Baron de Lansfield, and I can't stand him.
I can't stand him. Oh, I love it. Yeah, those pearls are distracting.
Written by his arrow.
Oh my God, this is so hard to watch. But like, if you think about the reality of it, this is kind of like the like touch and go of the transition from silence to talkies. Like, this is probably something that might have really happened at some point where, you know, the actor wasn't working out or the movie just wasn't right. The sound was off. And it's just like, it's sad to watch. Like, it's funny, but it's sad to think about this is something that might have really happened, you know? And they're just...
Hey, Lena, what you hitting him with, a blackjack?
Dang, and they're just living it up. Ooh. Why did they put pearls on her? Who put pearls on her? It's so bad. This is so bad.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God, I've had that happen to me in editing where like I was editing a video. I think it was either 12 Angry Men or Citizen Kane where It was one of my earlier videos, and my my sound went out of sync, and I was freaking out. Like, I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna fix this? But luckily the editing software that I use has like a feature to help that. But I just know, like, the stress and like the fear of having your audio out of sync with your video. I totally understand that. Oh my gosh.
You can't release this picture.
We've got to. We're booked open in 6 weeks all over the country. But you're such big stars, we might get by.
Never want to see that Lockwood and Lamont again.
It's kind of sad though how quickly the audience kind of turned on them. Like how that woman was like, I never want to see. I guess she meant like one of their films, but it's sad how quickly they turn on you when you don't do something right. It's like you can't please everybody, you know, and sometimes people make mistakes.
Picture's a museum piece. I'm a museum.
No, don't say that.
Make a musical.
Musical? Sure. Make a musical. The new Don Lockwood. He yodels. He jumps about to music.
Oh my god, this is a musical about making musicals. It is literally the musical of musicals. I love it.
Well, why don't you turn the Dueling Cavalier into a musical?
Dueling Cavalier?
Sure. They've got 6 weeks before it's released.
Yeah.
There's always the bright side of something. Always. Never give up on it until absolutely nothing else works. And even then, I'm sure something will work.
Good
morning. Good morning. Oh my god.
Talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. So when I first saw this, I had no idea that this song was in this film originally. So when I first saw this, I freaked out. Like, I remember this song. I think they played it on like a commercial or something, but I fell in love with it. And then I found out that it was in this musical, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. I love it. They're like blasting through so many different styles of dance, and it fits. It like absolutely fits. I love it. Woo! The flips in this, I love them. Yay!
Hey, we can't make this a musical.
What do you mean?
Lena.
Good morning.
Dubbing!
Good morning.
And chatting.
Guys, it is the iconic song from this film. I can't wait for it. Oh my god. I love this song so much. Oh my god, this is like the song. Like the titular song. Just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again. I have a confession to make. So whenever it's raining outside and I happen to be walking in rain, I literally like sing this as I'm walking in rain every single time it's raining outside and I happen to be walking in it. It without fail. Like, this song is so, it is just everything to me. I absolutely love this song.
The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love.
Oh my god, I love it! Originally, Debbie Reynolds and Donald O'Connor were supposed to be in this dancing number, but I guess a situation happened where they weren't able to make it to this part of the filming. So Gene Kelly decided, you know, what the heck, I'm just gonna film this by myself. And I feel like it would have been different. It wouldn't have had the same, like, I don't know, impact as it does with just him dancing. Just to see this moment of Gene Kelly just experiencing this feeling of being in love and being excited for this new project that he's about to start filming. It's just, I just love, it's kind of like an intimate moment with Gene Kelly. And I love that they decided to just do it. I said Gene Kelly, I meant with his character, Don Lockwood. But Gene Kelly, okay? It's just that intimate moment, and I'm happy that they decided to film it with just him. There's a myth saying that he did this whole thing in one shot, which isn't true. They did it in takes. But he did do this scene with a fever. Like, he wasn't feeling well, and he still was able to dance through it and make it look like so much fun and natural. And that's just why we love Gene Kelly, because of moments like this. I absolutely adore this song. It's absolutely timeless. This film is timeless. There's no part of this film that I've felt thus far that feels like it's outdated or feel like they need to touch up on it. Like, it is just timeless. It's a film that you can watch in 2021, in 50 years from now, in 100 years from now, and it still is present. And it's just, already, guys, this is already a 10. We don't even need to wait till the end. This movie is a 10, all right? I'm telling you now.
The title's not right. We need a musical title. Cosmo?
The Dancing Cavalier.
That's it.
John,
There it
the
is.
Dancing Cavalier.
Well, thanks, all right. Have a cigar.
Thanks.
It's his own cigar. I feel like Donald O'Connor reminds me of Fred Astaire in the fact that Donald O'Connor is very charismatic. He's very suave, and it picks up his like those pieces of his personality come through his character. Like, I just feel like he's a very charismatic dude, and I really felt that with Fred Astaire as well.
Let's do the same.
Oh my god, and look how they translated it! That color to black and white transition is something similar to what we saw in The Wizard of Oz. I feel like everything that we've been talking about this past month is coming together in this film. I literally can't. Oh, how exciting. Look at all the colors. This scene reminds me of the dance scene from West Side Story, and also the ending epilogue scene from La La Land.
When I hear that happy beat.
Guys, the colors in this scene are so vibrant and so beautiful. I feel like for the 1950s this was like risque, but I feel like for nowadays this is like nothing. And I love her green dress. It is so beautiful and vibrant in the Technicolor. I absolutely love it. Okay, yeah, okay, did you see that cut right there? It was like a cut. And it was a very noticeable cut. They talked about that in the article that I was reading. That's the part that they had to cut out because it was like too risque for the movie, which I thought was so crazy, and it's such an obvious cut. Diamonds. As if to say all a girl wants is diamonds. Again, what I really like that they're doing here is that they're using a lot of nonverbals and body movement to kind of convey emotion and almost convey dialogue. I really love that they did that in that scene. That's really cool. How is he doing that? That's so funny. Yeah, this whole sequence, I'm almost positive that La La Land was inspired by this, because it's almost like identical to it. I love their dresses, so pretty. Oh, and there she is again, stunning and beautiful. I love her dress. Oh, how beautiful. This kind of reminds me of contemporary dance, but I guess it's also like a lot of ballet too. She's such a beautiful dancer. I love this long train. It's like so elegant. It makes everything look so dreamlike, as if he's daydreaming this moment between them. Absolutely love that. Wow. Fantastic. What a show. What a show indeed. She's like, I don't even know who you are. But what I think is so innovative about this scene is that it's like this whole number is like a concept for the movie that they're shooting within the movie. Does that make sense? So it's not even like part of the actual plot of the film, like the storyline of the film. It's It is a part of the storyline of the film within the film. And I love that we're able to see all 15 minutes of its glory. I just love that they decided to do that. It's so creative, so creative. They should just be in a movie together. Do you see all their chemistry?
Kathy, I can't wait till this picture's finished.
You were kissing him!
I was kissing her. I happened to be in love with her.
He just said he was in love with her! Oh my god, that's so romantic.
Silly boy. She ain't the marrying kind. She's just a flirt trying to get ahead by using you. Well, I'll put a stop to that. I'm gonna go up and see RF right now.
Her voice is like the Wicked Witch of the West. Ugh. She's like, ah, like, ugh, just stop talking, Lena. Just stop talking.
Monumental Pictures wildly enthusiastic over Lena's singing pipes and dancing stems.
I never said that.
I gave an exclusive story to every paper in town.
I don't like what she's doing, but I understand where she's coming from in context of what's going on during that time.
So, if she's done such a grand job doubling for my voice, don't you think she ought to go on doing just that? And nothing else.
That's so jacked up. Then again, I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because I understand. But I would not do that. That is low.
Lena, I wouldn't do that to her in a million years. Why, you'd be taking her career away from her. People just don't do things like that.
That, like, completely ruins Kathy's career. Kathy can never do anything else except for dub over for frickin' Lena Lamont. That's so stupid.
And if the girl were I, would you?
Yes, but Lamont, what a voice. Isn't she marvelous?
You know what? I lied. I don't freaking know why she's doing this, and I don't condone it, and I don't like it, and she needs to stop this immediately, because this is wrong.
You're the big Mr. Producer, always running things, running me. Well, from now on, as far as I'm concerned, I'm running things.
I wonder if they put all that extra sound in there, like the people cooing in the audience, and also the clapping, and also Lena's shrill voice. I was about to say a bad word. Just to annoy the audience more, because I feel myself getting more annoyed and agitated because there's noise in the background, and then Lena's yelling in her god-awful high voice to this poor producer who's getting angry at her, and then other actors are getting angry, and I'm starting to get really, like, annoyed, and, like, the intensity is rising. But I wonder if they did all that to kind of convey that feeling to their audience, because I'm definitely feeling it.
For tonight, I'm gonna do my own talking. I'm gonna make the speech.
No. Yeah, let her ruin herself. Let her ruin herself. She's has a big head. Let her ruin herself. She didn't think that through, did you, Lena? No, you sure didn't. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, and now she's just. No, I'm not a fan of hers. I would not be asking for her autograph.
Bless you all.
She didn't sound that way in the picture.
Cut the talk, Lena, sing.
Yeah, Lena, sing. Go ahead, Lena. Sing a song for us, Lena. Let's see you sing. I'm so excited to hear this.
Lena, Kathy will stand back from there and sing for you.
I love it. You've been exposed, baby. Oh, and they're in love. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh yes. Fantastic. I absolutely loved that film. The execution of it, the choreography, the chemistry between Gene Kelly and Debbie Reynolds. Just everything about this film was absolutely fantastic. I don't really have to talk any much more about it because, like I said earlier, this was a 10 long before we even finished this. This was an absolute 10 for me, guys. What a freaking way to end musicals in March. All right, everyone, that does it for this video. As always, if you liked it as much as I did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification to stay in the loop. Okay, so that concludes our Musicals in March series. Y'all, I had so much fun this month discovering some of these musicals with all of you. It was so much fun, and I am so excited to be announcing our series for next month. So in the month of April, we are going to be celebrating the Oscars with the Academy Awards in April. and I'm so excited. I decided to do the Oscars because this year they wanted to do an in-person ceremony, so they decided to have the Oscar ceremony in April instead of February. So that is why we are doing the Oscars this month. Also, I wanted to let all of you know, oh my gosh, what movie we're doing. The first movie that we are going to be starting with is The Apartment, and I'm so excited to watch it with you because it was also highly recommended in the comments. I've never seen it before, so I'm excited to experience that with all of you. One other thing that I wanted to say about this month, so what I want to do with this month specifically is I really want to show films that were before 1970. So any film before 1970 is completely fair game. And I only wanted to do this just because I feel like a lot of the films that are in the classic Hollywood era don't get enough attention. And I think that's just kind of going to be like a channel thing just for now. I might open that up later on, but just for now, I really want to focus on classic Hollywood films. So yeah, so if you have any recommendations of any Oscar award-winning Hollywood films, and that could be for Best Picture, that could be for cinematography, that could be for editing, whatever you feel really just, you know, nailed it in the category that it won, please recommend it in the comment box below. Also, if you haven't seen The Apartment, go ahead and check it out. Watch the film in its entirety, or you can watch some clips on YouTube or just get a quick synopsis, and then come back and watch the reaction video and be ready with all of your movie facts and insights, and we are going to talk about it in the comments. But until then, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my subscribers and to all the commenters. Please stay safe and healthy out there, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye, everybody.